So 2 years ago, I made a video answering some questions about Finn's last name and how he knew his last name and so on and so forth. And in the comments of that video, I received some questions. Questions asking me why Fionna is Fionna Campbell, but Finn is Finn Mertens. Nobody understood why Fionna was using Finn's mom's last name instead of Finn's father's last name. And of course, it was very easy to answer their questions for them. I just explained that since the genders were flipped, mom became dad, dad became mom. So Finn's mom, Minerva Campbell, became Fionna's dad. I'll take a guess at a first name, probably like Marvin. So the full name would have been Marvin Campbell. And then Finn's father, Martin Mertens, would have become, I don't know, Mary Mertens. And then Fionna's mother took her father's last name. Boom. Question answered. You're welcome, everyone. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching, and I will... Wait a second. Why do last names in OO work the way they work here, but terms like princess of the Candy Kingdom don't correctly apply? See, in our world, the term princess is commonly used to describe a young woman in the royal family whose father is king and she isn't married, or who... maybe is ruling and isn't married? I don't know if she technically becomes a queen. I think it depends on the area. Depends on the kingdom, I suppose. But this, for some reason, doesn't apply in OO. Princess Bubblegum is princess of the Candy Kingdom. Then an election is held, and then the king of OO, original title king, as in a man who rules a kingdom, became princess king of OO as if a new title had been applied to him. And then, for a moment when Crunchy took over at the end of Stakes, he became Princess Crunchy? And Crunchy's not the only cookie. What about this other cookie guy? This cookie guy wanted to become princess, and he was obsessed with it. And to become a princess instead of a prince or something of the like. It was just a title that he was going to apply to himself. So when I left a comment kind of questioning all this on an Instagram post, the immediate response I got was, it's because the elementals, who are rulers, are all single women, and that caused princess to be a general ruling title instead of a gendered ruling title. But that seems kind of silly to me. One-dimensional, not deep enough. But the question is, how deep could it possibly go? So let's start this off where all Adventure Time theories start off, the Mushroom War. Well, maybe not all Adventure Time theories, but like a good 90%. But anyways, back in the Mushroom War, it would have still been a gendered term. Princess, I mean. Princess would have still been a gendered term. Somewhere out there in the world, England existed, which means that the Queen of England existed, whoever the Queen may have been. And if the Queen of England existed, there would have been princesses of England. Like, I don't know, Princess Diana. So now we ask ourselves, how far back does the word princess exist as a gendered term? Doesn't matter what language. So from when the word princess was created to modern times, it has not lost its meaning. So as far back as the word's creation to right before the Mushroom War, the word didn't change. Princess still meant what we think of it as. But there are a lot of words. Tons of them. And we keep making more. We keep forgetting old ones. We have millions, if not billions, of books full of words, and we make up new words to describe things and then forget old ones all the time. So what about these forgotten words? Or words that we still use but have forgotten the meaning of? If you live in the modern day or back in the 90s, you may have used the word dude as a friendly term to call out to one of your friends. But dude wasn't always used that way. Back in the American Old West, sometime in the 17 or 1800s, dude was an aggressive term. But slowly over time, it became a term of endearment. And then over more time, it became straight up kind. Normally, people don't get offended anymore when you call them dude, but if you met a person from the 1800s and you called them that, you'd probably get shot. So in the same way that dude has lost its original aggressive context, princess has lost its gendered context. So through the Mushroom War, most people died. Probably about 85% of the planet's population. And that's of everything. People, animals, bugs, whatever. But then life did what it does best. It finds a way. It didn't take long after the last nukes dropped for life to just kind of start popping up again in weird new forms. And since there was so much change in the world's population, the language was bound to change too. Princess Bubblegum is partially to blame for the word princess changing culturally. And so were other women taking power then. But mostly the change in the word princess is due to people at large. Since there were so many female rulers, people would most likely use princess just to refer to rulers in general. The words prince and king and queen aren't lost. and all of those seem to have actually kept their gendered context. But the word princess was broken for the same reason that dude is broken. The word's meaning changed over time to fit the culture. So while the Instagram guy's comment does make some sense, it doesn't give you any context to why that happened. The elemental females didn't change the context of the word, the people did that. But what needed to happen first was the creation of a culture where rulers of a land or a kingdom were primarily women. Women who, partially due to bubblegum, I'm sure, tend to stay single due to responsibility or who knows what. And I guess I find that to be fairly interesting since I made an entire video on it. But hey, maybe I'm totally wrong and it changed for some other reason. Because that's just a theory. A film theory. Okay, I'm not actually doing that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Decided to kind of take two swings at once here, you know, hit two birds with the same stone or whatever the thing is. Two birds with one stone, yeah. Especially since answering the first question took all of like 40 seconds, so, you know, I figure I better throw another one on there. It's a pretty short video for what I usually make, so if you like longer videos, definitely stick around. If you like some of the shorter ones, stick around. I pretty much have it all. I've noticed we have like a ton of new subscribers. Like, I mean, subscribers, it's probably gone up by like almost 20 just in the last week. Channel growth recently has been like absolutely insane. Like we literally just hit 900 it seems, and we're like at 985 the last time I checked earlier today. Probably like 986 now. But I just want to welcome everybody who's new. Thank you for subscribing, showing up, sticking around. And also just to let everybody know, once we hit 1,000 subscribers, me and the boys, these guys, will be working on a special project for 1,000 subscribers. It'll be like a 1,000 subscriber special. It's going to be late, but we're working on it. I'll be honest, 1,000 subscribers came along a little quicker than we were imagining. All right, thank you very much, everybody, for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Thanks, guys. Goodbye.